In the late 60s, early 70s, the NBA was rushing to expand as a way to compete with the ABA for open markets. They put teams all over the place, and one of those teams was in Phoenix. Now, with all of these teams getting popped up all over the place, they needed new stars, and Dick Van Arsdale became the original Phoenix Suns superstar. Dick Van Arsdale was the complete package for a shooting guard in the 70s. He could defend, he could pass, he could score at multiple levels, decent outside shot, but also could take the ball to the basket. He's described as an incredibly tough player, mainly on the defensive end, but his identical brother Tom also added in that Dick is the meaner of the two of them, saying that he had no fear of getting into it with people, of fighting, of pushing back, which in the 70s was a thing that happened quite often in the NBA. I do want to give some historical context, though, because Dick is named to 3 straight All-Star teams, and that sounds really impressive, but it's kind of not. See, in the late 60s, early 70s, the NBA decides that every team needs to have an All-Star. So, 1, everyone just gets an All-Star. 2, they expand the roster in 1971 to 14 players per conference. So you've got 28 All-Stars when you only have 14 or 15 teams in the league. Combine that knowledge with the fact that Dick only makes the playoffs once during his prime, and that year the Suns have Gail Goodrich, him, Paul Silas, and Connie Hawkins, and still lose in the first to the Lakers. They do push them to 7 games. That's impressive. But I think that helps put some context in just how good of a player he was. He was, he was important as a floor raiser, but the team never got that good with him.